Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Chicago Cubs are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with a win today.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And towing the slab, it'll be Marcus Stroman.
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Starling Marte up to hit. The wind and the pitch. That misses. And this one is off and running. Bounce to the left side. Toss to Mancini. They go 5-3 for the first out as the third baseman makes the play from the shortstop spot in the shift. And let's take a look at the lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Brandon Nimmo.
Not doing anything crazy right now, but he's been solid over the last 10 games. And hey, with that batting average, if it was over the course of a full season, we're talking about Hall of Fame numbers. 333 over the last 10 games. 1 for 3 doesn't seem that impressive, but you know what? It's tough to do when you consider a longer stretch. They're going to enjoy this little run right now.
Now a drag bunt, third base side, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. One of the coolest moments of Marcus Stroman's career, Chris. He was the MVP of the 2017 World Baseball Classic. Team USA won gold. He took a no-hitter into the 7th inning of the championship game.
Really so awesome to see how guys buy into the WBC in spring training. They really take it seriously once they put on that USA uniform.
The 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. Out to short. Swanson throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, the second baseman,
Jeff McNeil stands in. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. That's inside. And now 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And there's the strike.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
The pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next offering is fouled back. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Mets go down quickly, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Wrigley Field, today's starting pitcher, David Peterson. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Nico Horner in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The wind of the pitch. On the ground. Sneaks through, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Batting second.
Dansby Swanson stands in. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Corner on the go. There's a ball. And safe. It's a stolen base. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
And that's downstairs and outside. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Horner leads off second with nobody out. There's a strike, 3-1. Laced down the line, could be extra bases. Horner flies around third. He scores, and it's 1-0. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3. But 1 run is in to score.
The times that these guys take infield before ball games, they work on this play right here. And when it comes together perfectly, nice throw to the cutoff man, relay to third. You feel pretty good about cutting that guy off and keeping him from getting a triple and getting an out.
Ian Happ up to hit. In there, and it's 0-1.
Happ, a switch hitter, it can be challenging for guys at the big league level to maintain a good swing from both sides of the plate. Clearly, he's got more pop from the left side, but in 2022, the right side was respectable as well.
The pitch. And he grounds one to the right side, and that squirts through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. One down. Patrick Wisdom, the next Cub to hit, with 4 runs driven in on 4 hits to this point in the series. And that's in there for strike 1. Here comes a pitch. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Bellinger up to hit. That one's in there, 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And Bellinger is out. And that is that. But they push across 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. It's the Cubs 1 and the Mets nothing. And welcome back. Here's Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And a pitch. That's a strike. Stroh, a former first-round pick out of Duke back in 2012. When he was at Duke, he actually was a two-way guy. He played middle infield. He still loves to shag taking ground balls at short or third or second. Really good athlete. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. He swings and fouls one off.
Yeah, this is a guy that goes out there every time looking to prove that height does not measure heart. It's something that he has written on the bill of his cap oftentimes when he's pitching.
The 0-2. Good eye right there. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. No swing. He held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. Swings through it for the K. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The pitch. And that's a strike. Goes down looking.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
We head to the bottom of the second. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. And here it comes. And there's a ball.
1-0.
Pitch is in there. And the count even 1-1.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. And a pitch. Over to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Yan Gomes stands in now and watches strike 1. On the ground right side. Knocks it down, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
Batting in, the designated hitter, Christopher Morel.
And now the DH, Christopher Morel. 2 for 8 in the series so far. That's in there, and that is strike 1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they lead it 1-0. Here at Wrigley Field, on to the third inning, and stepping in for New York, Daniel Vogelbach. Stroman back to work. Vogelbach, a former All-Star, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was a second-round pick back in 2011. Can't glove it cleanly.
left field.
Well, you can't give him 2 errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and they might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's the left fielder, Mark Canha. That one finds the corner, going 1. And that's outside. Runner at first with no outs here. And now it's even up. And a good eye there.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Three-two now. Up the middle. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
He was all over that one. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
So digging in, Francisco Alvarez. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Here's the 0-2.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has it.
Got him! And that's the first out. So the lineup flips over. Here's Starling Marte. He's 0 for 1. Fly ball to right. Suzuki pulls it down, and there's 2 down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
So first and second with 2 outs. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
And there's a foul ball. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's the 3rd out.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here at the ballpark as we go to the last of the 3rd. So up now for Chicago, Trey Mancini. And that's through there for a strike.
His family owns Mancini Peppers, and you know, they produce up to 50,000 pounds of peppers a day. They got roasted peppers, fried, blanched, sweet, hot, tangy. Am I making you hungry over there?
Very hungry.
Well, the Mancini family has been farming in Florida since the 1940s.
1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
Here's Nico Horner. Singled and scored his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. Horner, 25 years old, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Marte moves under it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Now a fly ball to right center. And that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
So a man aboard. And next for the Cubs, Ian Happ. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both and all. Can't field it cleanly.
He's in there.
Well, with 2 outs, I'm thinking he had his mind on getting in the dugout so they could get to hitting. All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Patrick Wisdom. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Kicks and deals. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Got him. And that is that. 2 left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Cubs 1 and the Mets nothing. Back here at the friendly confines. All set for the start of the inning. And now here's Jeff McNeil. The pitch. That one misses. Ball 1. Good eye right there. 2-0. And he pumps it a strike.
2-1.
That pitch gets the inside corner. 2-2 now. Ground ball right side. Mancini takes it to the bag. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Bounce to the right side. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Lifted in the air, right center field. Racing, makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Mets. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger.
The wind of the pitch. Strike 1.
Boog, I had the chance to scout Cody Bellinger as a toddler. He used to come into the clubhouse after games there in Columbus, as his dad Clay was a catcher and a utility player on the team. And you could tell then that he had a pretty special swing.
Canna gets under it. And he makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1. Cody Bellinger told me a funny story that as he was coming out of the cage one time as a little kid, Derek Jeter said to him, "Hey, you don't swing like your dad at all. You got a pretty good swing." Suzuki in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. In the air, right field. Marte going after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Yan.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Yan Gomes. Grounded out his first time. Center field. Nimmo has it sized up. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And the Cubs are down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. New inning getting started. Stepping in, Brett Beatty.
The third baseman.
A line to kick the pitch. And that one wrapped foul. Oh, and 1 now. And that's outside.
21.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Upstairs. Right side. Suzuki has a beat on it. And there's one away.
Up next to the net. The designated hitter.
Daniel Vogelback at the plate.
Vogelback.
In the air to left down the line. Happ moving under it. He's there. He's got it. And that quickly 2 away.
Up next to the net. The left fielder. Mark.
Here's Mark Canham. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 1 and the Mets nothing. Bottom of the inning. Now
Leading
it's
off
the
for the
DH,
Cubs.
Christopher Morel.
The designated hitter. Christopher.
And he deals.
Morel.
High fly ball, right field. Marte going after it. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Trey Mancini now. Grounded out his first time up. And a foul ball. Chris, you know what they call Mancini?
Boom, boom.
That's right. For Ray Mancini, the famous boxer, it stuck when he started hitting home runs, though, in baseball. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Yeah, good power hitter on the field, but a really good human being off the field. And in fact, in 2021, he was named the AL Comeback Player of the Year after beating stage 3 colon cancer in 2020 and became a real inspiration to many around the league.
And now the count is even.
2-2.
Next pitch is popped up. Alonso makes the grab for the second out.
The batter, number 2.
Back to the top of the lineup. And up next for Chicago, Nico Horner. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that one is lifted in the air. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So 2 down. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. That one fouled off. And the 0-1. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Marte brings it in for the third out. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. 5 innings complete. It's the Cubs 1 and the Mets nothing. And welcome back. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
He takes it on his own. 1 up, 1 down.
Right fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton digging in. Starling Marte. There's a strike.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
0-2 now.
Just could not get in sync and even guess right. When you talk about guessing in the game, it's really anticipation and sort of going with what the highest probability pitch, velocity, location at that point of the at-bat is.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The 2-2. Hammered on the line to the left, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The center fielder, number 9.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
0-1. Marte on the move. In the air to left center. Half racing, makes the catch.
The batter, number 1, second baseman,
Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. McNeil goes 6'1", 30 years old now, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. In the air, center field. Grabs it on the run, and that will end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Cubs 1 and the Mets nothing. Back here at Wrigley Field, where we go bottom 6. And the batter now, Ian Happ. And the pitch. Liner, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Man at first, Patrick Wisdom getting ready to hit. First pitch just misses. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Jeff Brigham getting loose out there. Hunter warming up as well. Nobody out. Runner at first. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Kicks and fires. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him looking. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far not showing a ton of signs of fatigue.
Bellinger.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second, and he's out.
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
The 1-1. Fought off foul.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Left-hand batter waits. That one misses. Ball 2.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
And there's a rocket into the outfield, and that extends the inning.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that
Bellinger goes. Pitch is low. Throw there. Safe.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. The ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
The 1-0. And a swing and a line drive into right field. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Cubs leave 1. They lead it 1-0. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Squeezes it, and there's one down.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Francisco Lindor. There's a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70%.
Swanson with a relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And now Brett Beatty. And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. Foul ball there. And the 0-2.
1-2.
And down on strikes he goes. And there's 2 away. Here's Daniel Vogelbach.
The designated hitter, Daniel Vogelbach.
And that one fouled off. In there at the knees. 0-2 now.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here. Make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
Next offering is downstairs. And just misses with that one.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike if he swings or not.
Man on second, 2 down. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that one hit to first. Sneaks through, base hit. Here's the throw, and he's safe. Tie ball game. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Mark Canha, the next to hit. There's a strike. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Strike 2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope.
And down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even now at 1-1. You're dialed in. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jeff Brigham. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Now it's Yan Gomes.
For the Cubs, the catcher, Yan Gomes.
The wind and the pitch. Ball 1 there. In the air, left side. Canha drifts towards it. 1 down. Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Next pitch is popped up. Alonso calls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Trey Mancini. And fouled off. And it's even up.
Really good run, perhaps a little bit too much on that 2-seamer. Couldn't hold the corner.
Two outs.
2-1.
Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one missed.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
High in the air, out to right. And that'll do it. 1 left for the Cubs. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Adbert Alzolay comes on now.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, Number 73.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. The pitch. That clips the corner. And a pitch. Struck him out looking.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Marte up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Righty delivers. That's in there. Got it by him for the K.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. And it's strike 2. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Bellinger ranging back. Still going back. Hauls it in on the warning track. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. Still tied 1-1. Adam Ottavino getting the call to the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now the number 2 hitter, Dansby Swanson. Here comes a pitch. Bounced out to short. Lindor. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And a foul ball. Righty to the plate. In the air, out towards left center. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down.
Up next to the Cubs.
Now the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
And the first offering is not close.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
And it's 1-1. Two down, nobody on. This one popped up. McNeil drifts towards it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 9th inning coming up. All tied 1-1. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now Jeff McNeil. The right-hander back to work. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. That's through there for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. He goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And next, that one is absolutely belted. One hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. And that's in for a strike. Hard hit left side. Lindor retired. Brett Beatty now at the plate.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Brandon Hughes.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
In there for strike one.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Strike two.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Next pitch is downstairs. Two down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
So coming into the game now on defense, Mark Vientos. He takes over as the new first baseman. Bottom nine, here's Cody Bellinger.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And here it comes. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. One up, one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Seiya.
And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. Going one. Action in the Mets bullpen. David Robertson, the closer, is getting loose. Here's your one. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Right-handed reliever. In the air, foul off first. Vientos makes the play, and there are two outs.
Up next to the Cubs, the catcher.
And the batter now, Yan Gomes.
Go!
That's out to center field. Nimmo ranging after it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing across here this half. 10th inning coming up. All tied 1-1. On to extra innings. And now the Mets DH, Daniel Vogelbach.
The designated hitter.
The extra innings rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning. was a big move for baseball in 2020. So, Chris, how has that changed the way relievers approach these innings?
Well, I don't think it's that much different from coming in to clean up someone else's mess. Definitely not ideal, but the best relievers welcome challenges like this.
So, runners at the corners, nobody out. Mark Canha up now for the Mets. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. Swings through that one. 0-1. Foul ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Huge strikeout there.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Now on the bump, Julian Merriweather.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Good eye in that spot.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and he picks it up in foul territory. A 1-2. And a ball evens the count. And now it's 3-2. Starling Marte waits on deck. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Popped up first base side. Corner makes the grab, and there's 2 out. And next for the Mets, Starling Marte. And there's the strike. And there's a foul ball. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Next pitch misses. Now 1-2. Got him looking. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On to the bottom of inning number 10. All tied 1-1. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, David Robertson.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while. Coming on here.
Now here is Christopher Morel. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Making a move at second base, and on to run for the Cubs, Miles Mastrobuoni. He's a potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score on a base hit. The pitch. Smoked on the ground to second. McNeil gets it to first. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman, Trey.
And up next for Chicago, Trey Mancini.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets, Tommy Hunter up and throwing. Raley, the lefty, warming up as well. Two and 0 the count. Here it comes. Out to center. Nimmo has it sized up. Makes the grab. Here comes the runner from third. Throw not in time, and they walk it off.
These can be tough at bats when you know you've got to get the ball in the air. At worst case scenario, that pitcher is going to try to tie you up, throw you up and in, but he did a good job pulling the hands through. Extension to put that ball deep enough out into the outfield to score that run and win this game.
And your final score here today, 2-1. So the Cubs celebrate at the plate. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Here now is